welcome to Brace Yourself. I am your host, Roseanne Sorrentino, and I am here tonight on location for the very first time. It's very exciting. And not only am I just on location, okay, I am in probably my happiest place of all.
Next to us.
I am in my wine cellar. Not my wine cellar. I mean, Chris's wine cellar. But this is definitely my happy place. This is an amazing wine cellar. I'm surrounded by all of this beautiful wine. It's so exciting. Michelle has joined us. Jackie, hi Jackie. You got your notification, I see. So this is exciting. So we're on location, and we are going to talk to Mr. Chris Grando in a few minutes. Just a few things. Few shameless plugs. I like to do a few shameless plugs to myself. Get that out of the way, right? I have a lot of comedy shows coming up, but even more exciting than that, I have a website that's coming, and it is under construction right now. And hi, Mom. Hi, Judy. It's called roseannesorrentino.com. If you log on, you can check it out. You can leave your email, and then you will get an alert when the website is ready to launch, and it will be all things Roseanne Sorrentino. It will be Brace Yourself. It will be my comedy dates. It will be videos. It will be, you name it, that's what it's going to be about. So look for that coming soon. And I have a comedy date coming up January 26th, 3:30 in the afternoon on a Sunday at the brokerage in Belmore. So if you have nothing to do, it's only the Pro Bowl. Who cares, right?
It's
Come
a
on.
game.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't even try.
They don't even try. They don't want to get hurt for the Super Bowl.
Why would you?
Right.
Well, that's the difference.
Well, whatever. But you know what I mean. I don't know what I'm talking about. I know nothing about football.
It was close.
It was close.
You were there.
I tried. And on January 23rd, I'm going to be at the Hurricane Grill in Lindenhurst, helping out my friend CF Wynn, the author who was on my show a couple of weeks ago, launching her new book. So that's very exciting. I'm looking forward to that. So those are some things that are coming up. And tomorrow, last plug, Grando.
Not a problem.
Tomorrow, I will be doing an interview with Greg Gilbert on his podcast called Python's Paradise. So I did an interview with him once before. He said it went really well, and it's very well received, and he wants to, now with the whole Brace Yourself thing, wants to do another interview. So that is pretty exciting. So that's my shameless plugs.
I like it.
You like them?
Sound good, yeah.
All right. So first order of business, before we do anything, I'm going for the gusto.
Ready.
I'm going for the big dog.
I got it.
Here it is. All right.
Watch everybody.
This is called Camus. And what did you call this? This is like...
Yeah, that's the Cadillac.
That's the Cadillac.
You drink a Cadillac right there.
I picked the Cadillac. Mom, you know I always have good taste. John Vetter. John Vetter joined.
JB, what's up, buddy? This work for you? Probably, right? this one will do? Good.
This is going to be amazing. So, Jackie, I don't know why you can't hear me. Turn on your sound. I don't know. Can everybody else hear me? Yeah, everybody else can hear me. I don't know if Jackie has her sound on.
Jackie.
All right, Chris, I can't get on these high stools. I'm only 4'11".
With heels.
With heels. With heels. Although I'm going to be 4 millimeters taller now that I had the surgery, you know.
Yes.
So that really doesn't mean much.
No.
Right?
I mean, 4 millimeters is this.
It's nothing.
No.
It's nothing.
It's a deck chair of the Titanic. It's not.
You
it's
know,
not
but
extra high heels.
I have to get every little last milliliter. Oh, wait. Oh, there's the sound. There's the sound. I'll hold that. Let me just give this a... Oh, my God. This is... For those of you out there looking, not able to enjoy, oh, my God. Michelle, no sound? Everybody else has sound. So John Vetter said sound is good. Check your volume on your phone, Michelle.
Try it.
Oh, let's see. Oh, my goodness. So you swirl.
Michelle, sometimes, and honey, I love you.
You sniff.
You might be technically challenged.
Let's see.
You
Ready?
Yeah. Yeah, you're in heaven.
Oh, my God. I am so in heaven.
You gonna tell everybody you forgot your glass?
I did forget my glass.
Shame.
I'm sorry, T. Brown.
Shame.
Here's what happened.
Somebody asked you about your glass, like, where's your glass last week? And you said, no, I'm drinking coffee.
I had coffee last week because it was, you know, it was a different vibe.
I understand.
So I forgot the glass because I left the house this morning for work. You know, that job I have that pays the bills. And then I went from work right to PT, and then from PT right to here, which it was lovely. There was sushi here, which was amazing. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So let me give you your proper introduction.
Okay.
Okay. Chris Grando, father, husband, runner, hockey dad, businessman, and friend.
No doubt.
To name a few.
Absolutely.
All right. The one, the only, Chris Grando.
Everybody.
Welcome him.
Good to be
clap,
here.
But I have this
Glad
delicious...
to be here. So this was the idea to have it in the wine cellar on first location. This is our first remote.
First remote. This is awesome.
It's a big deal, yeah.
It's
a steady 56 degrees in here, so I don't have the scarf to answer your question better now.
No, and I'm having hot flashes, so I'm perfectly good with the temperature. No problems there, you know? Who's joining here? Who do we have? Oh, Savea. Hi, Savea. Claudine. Chrissy Faith. Hi, Chrissy. Chrissy was a guest on my show.
Right.
Christine Perez. Oh, Teresa. So many people. So nice to have you join. So we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about a few things.
All right.
All right.
I'm ready.
So I introduced you as all of those different.
A lot of hats.
A lot of hats.
I like it.
Right.
Yep.
Of all your hats that you wear, of all the roles that you play every day, right? Which is your favorite and why?
Family first, always. Family first, always. Why? I mean, if you don't have your family, you don't have anything. So from Michelle to my kids to all my extended family, I mean, I think everybody would maybe agree that that should be the most important thing. And that's all the other things that you do that you name on that list, you kind of do them all for your family. So I'll go with that.
I will drink to that.
Right.
That was an amazing answer. We didn't even rehearse.
We had no pre-interview, nothing. This is all cold.
It's all cold. So you never know what's going to happen when it's all cold like this.
Oh boy.
Brace yourself.
I get it. I see what you
You see what I did there? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, okay. So you're a busy man.
Yeah.
With all those roles, with all these people in your life, how do you manage it all?
Oh,
because you are busy.
Yeah, I'm busy. Listen, I'm no more busier than anybody else. Time management's a big deal. I mean, if you can figure out how to manage your time effectively and have enough time for your business and have enough time for your family and your kids, and to try to juggle them and the DCRP and all the other extracurricular stuff you do. Yeah, we are for sure. But I mean, that brings you the joy. So I mean, years of doing it now. I mean, when you're younger, you probably aren't as good at time management.
Right, and organization.
But as you get older, and our kids will learn this because they don't want to hear it now. You learn how to handle it. You learn how to juggle it. It's a task at times. Listen, everybody gets frustrated, and you go through peaks and valleys. Quite frankly, that's what life's about. So, my personality is I always want to do more, and if you can manage it and still, keep a level head about you and stay organized, then I think that's kind of how I do it.
I think that and you know what else? When you're our age, you can't party as late as you used to when you're in your 20s.
No, you start a little bit earlier now. That's why, listen, we start early and we end early.
We end early.
That's fine.
Look at my mother. More interview, less drinking. You're hilarious, Judy. You're hilarious. Hi, Gianna Modica. Hello, how are you? Tracy.
Celia.
Who's up there? Yeah.
Mandy McFly
says that.
Hey.
Mandy McFly. She was on my show. She's a comedian,
I heard.
Right?
Yep.
She's hilarious.
Was she at the first show that I was at?
She was.
I remember you, Mandy. Very funny.
Very funny. Hi, Corey. So, all right. So I want to get the boring stuff that people want to know anyway.
Yeah.
People want to, no.
Everybody wants to know the boring stuff.
Well, joking aside.
Okay.
You are a very successful businessman.
Thank you.
All right. I know a little bit about your business. I know you do something every day.
I go to work every day.
You get up, you go to work,
early
and you do stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
tell me a little bit about that stuff that you do.
Synopsis of the business. So, our company is IAR. We started out as John Grando Insulation. Back in the day, we were an insulation company solely. When I first started back in 1988,
Woo!
Right out of college.
Wow.
You know, an installation company, small company. You know, put the time and effort in, and it was a few people. We had maybe 10 field guys. We had a couple of guys in the office, 2 or 3 girls. And over the years, we've been able to grow, and now we've kind of morphed into IAR. John Grando was my uncle, and that's kind of how you know he brought me in. It's all in the family there. Nepotism rules,
Nice.
as usual. And you know, it took a long time to get to where we are now, and we've gone into international asbestos removal, which is IAR Inc., which is, you know, we do abatement, we do remediation, we do demo, we do anything environmental, and we do insulation. And we've grown into the largest insulation company in the tri-state area. It's taken a long time.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's been good, and exciting stuff this year. We opened up a branch in Boston, and this week I'm signing with Local 32 in New Jersey. So with IAR Northeast.
That's Northeast.
So it's been exciting times for the business. You know, and again, you know, we got over 140 employees right now. So
wow.
So from like 12 to 140 over the years, it's been great, and we've been very fortunate. And yeah, you know, you talk about success, like how do you get there? So it's all the people that you depend on, right? So they're really the machine. So you know, I can just guide them, and I have my vision, and if you get them to, you know, believe into the message, you know, hopefully they follow you. And I've been lucky enough, you know, knock on wood, that it's been successful so far. So yeah,
that's fantastic. Congrats to you. And there was some special stuff that went on this year within the company. There were some honorees. People were honored. The women in business.
Oh yeah,
right?
You know, WB stuff. I mean, Karen Grando was my partner, and Karen, that was Uncle John's wife. Yeah, you know, one of the top 600 specialty WB firms in the country. I mean, which is a big deal. And you know, every year we try to strive and get better, and you know, grow, and you know, stay within your means, but grow at a decent pace. And again, like I said, you know, very lucky, and you know, it's good to be recognized. That's for sure.
Do you think the family element of your company and your business plays a role in its success? Because sometimes it can be the opposite.
Listen, and a lot of times, you know, it is opposite. You hear about like the second generation come in, and typically by the third generation, you know, companies fail. I'm kind of a tweener. I was like in between generations. I was, you know, John Grando's, you know, his older brother Jimmy's son, and I'm older than John and Karen's kids significantly. So I was kind of like a tweener where the second generation wasn't ready yet. So unique aspect there where it's kind of flowed nicely down. And then, yeah, but dealing with family is always challenging. But you know what? It's so far so good. So no complaints.
That's great. That's fantastic. And then, what is the hardest part of being the president of Insulation Services? Because it's got to be. I don't mean, you know, like what really challenges you on any given day?
What challenges me most, as we've gotten bigger, I've become part of the HR department. And I think being a good leader, you try to lead by example. And, you know, you almost have to be a psychologist. You have to be a psychologist to understand everybody's, you know, everybody has different thoughts. Everybody has different emotions. And you have to be sensitive to those emotions. And, you know, I translate everything to sports. If you're a good coach, you know how to, you know, push the right buttons, and what may work for somebody doesn't work for somebody else. So I think trying to figure out and navigate what motivates everybody, and to see that, you know, there's the end game out there, and can they be part of you know, figuring out how to get to the end game. And that to me is probably the hardest. I mean, what challenges me is I like going to a new territory. I like trying to, you know, drum up business and going back and, you know, go back to the things I used to do where it was just me and Tony Grando and, you know, JK, my partner JK, and just, it was 3 of us and you had to do it. Now you have so many other people that are involved, you know, so to get them on the same page is, you know, I'll leave it at that. That's the biggest challenge.
It does. It changes the landscape. And, you know, my boss, because we're both have leadership roles in our jobs. I'm an assistant principal by day. And my boss loves to use the coaching analogy, and he always says, you know, when you think about win, is it about win or what's important now, right? Because the end is you want to win, but
again,
how you getting there?
That's the long-term goals, and you know, every year we have a Christmas party, and you know, the message to the group is, you know, if we're all pulling in the same direction, we're going to get there a lot faster than people splintering off and having different thoughts. And that doesn't mean that it doesn't happen. With 115 people in the field, you run into different situations all the time. So, you know, listen, you want to get to the win. Right. Everybody wants to win. I love to win. So, you know, but you get there. You know, hard work and you know, steady as she goes. That's kind of the motto. Slow and steady usually gets you there, and if everybody's pulling the right way. So.
All right. So, last question about your real job.
Okay.
What would have been your dream job? Not that you don't love what you do. Nobody's saying that.
Yeah, be in the NBA. I'd be in the NBA, 100%. I went to Dowling College to play basketball.
Are you tall enough?
Negative. No. 6-foot white dude. Come on. Never happened. I was happy to make that team.
Wait, you were Dowling? I was Dowling.
Yeah, Dowling. You know, and then
the Lions Den, baby.
Lions Den.
Yeah.
That's where the magic happened, right, Michelle?
That's it. Is that where you met her?
Yeah, Dowling College. Michelle, you know, transferred in, and that's it's a long time ago.
Wow. Yeah. When did you graduate college?
I graduated in '88. Ooh. 1988, which is forever ago.
You have such a baby face.
Yeah. Okay.
You do.
Yeah.
And now,
John Vetta was a Golden Lion, weren't you, John?
Johnny Vetta, you were a Dowling alum of the now defunct Dowling.
That's right. Winners win. I like David Glatzman's comment. That's right.
What did he say?
Winners win and losers. You know what they do.
So now, leading at work is not your only presidential
goal. No.
You have another very important job that can sometimes, I would think, take up a little bit of your time.
It does.
Right?
Listen, you know.
What am I talking about?
Talking about the Drinking Club with the Running Problem.
Drinking Club with the Running Problem, yes.
I know what you're referencing.
I am anxiously awaiting it to become the Drinking Club with the Walking Problem.
Listen, you'll be back. I don't want to hear it.
I will. I'll be back.
That brace off
better than ever.
Then you'll be back and ready to go. Yeah,
back into sloth mode as I'm the last one to cross the finish line.
The great thing about the DCOP is we have runners that run to win and medal, and then we have, you know, people that don't. Yeah, basically.
And you know what? They wait at the finish line and they cheer for me like I just won the New York City Marathon, and they're there with water because I think I'm going to die after each race.
Well, what does the D stand for?
Drinking Club. Running problem.
So we're really a drinking club, but not so much as a running club. And that's what makes us a little bit unique. We like to have fun.
We start every race with a fireball shot. Fireball.
Which is kind of morphed, by the way, into like this screwball peanut butter deliciousness. It's been fantastic.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I have to tell you, I had a thing of Fireball in my refrigerator when I was moving. A little
one. And you didn't bring it?
Well, when I was moving. So it actually wasn't in the fridge. It was in the cabinet. My mother saw it, right? It's 11 o'clock in the morning, probably.
Yeah.
She sees it. She goes, oh, what's this? Next thing I know, I get a call from my daughter. Grandma's drinking Fireball. I'm like, well, then there goes the move.
That's it.
Now we go. Whenever we go out, she's getting Fireball on the rocks. She loves it. She goes like this. She takes a sip and she goes, I don't know. It tastes like medicine, but I love it.
A lot of people do say it tastes like medicine. But
it does, but she loves it.
Yesterday we had a race and we drank brown sugar bourbon, which is equally as delicious.
Really?
Yeah, it's really good. Ooh. So we've kind of just gone to a couple of different, but Fireball's always been our go-to. And Chris is asking, are there membership fees? No membership fees.
No.
It's not exclusive. It's pretty simple to join. Anybody can join.
Anyone can join.
You're going to have to run.
Yeah.
The one thing you have to do is drink, and then you got to run, because you got to run 3 races.
And then you're
in. Our fiscal year starts Cow Harbor to Cow Harbor, so it's September to September.
Yeah.
If you get 3 races in, that's it. You're in. It's pretty simple. We're not super exclusive. We actually we welcome more people.
Yeah, it's an amazing. I have to tell you. So I joined 2 years ago.
Do you know what day?
It was a December. I think it was a 5th.
No,
I think
no.
wasn't
I did research on this.
Did you?
Absolutely. December 16th, 2017.
I knew it was a December.
That's right.
Oh, it was the best day.
What do you remember the race? The name of the race?
It was the ho ho ho.
That's correct.
It was the ho ho ho.
Ho ho.
It
And
was.
you were in your costume.
I was in my
Your
costume.
gingerbread costume. I think it was the gingerbread.
No, it was the soldier or the elf. The elf.
It was the elf
The elf
pajamas.
pajamas.
Fantastic.
Yes, that's the other thing. Costumes are huge.
Some.
The men really do it up. They get women and runners all want to pose with them and take pictures and
Their suits. You know, it really started with. I'll talk about the origins. Really.
Okay, yeah. Please tell us how DCRP. You know, the costumes.
Terry Ann,
right? Terry Ann.
Michelle,
Mhm.
myself, and my brother-in-law Danny Gargan. We ran the Cow Harbor, and then we always up, and that's in Northport. So.
A lot of hills.
Yeah, and you finish, and they have beer at the end of the race, and we
Best
drink
part of every
old
race.
beer. And then we just decided to go across the street to Skipper's and pretty much stay there till it closes and miss all the buses back to the parking lot. And we decided, we're really kind of a drinking club and with a running problem. And from there, it just kind of grew, and it was 4 people 5 years ago. We had our 5-year anniversary. And now, yesterday, we inducted 2 more.
Nice, welcome.
So we're up to almost 45 at this point. I think 44 is the official count.
And it was 20-something when I was at my first Christmas party at Verace.
Yes.
We had our Christmas party.
Yes.
And we're not welcome back.
Well, let's just say we were asked to leave. Yeah.
And the best was, this was
Thank you, Kevin Ford. Thank you, Kevin Ford, if you're watching.
I got my T-shirt that day, and the manager of Verace comes up to me and says, what's going on here? I think it's time. We got to wrap it up. And I go, why are you talking to me? I don't know nothing. I don't even know half these people. I'm still learning their names, right?
Well, listen, I think we went there. We got there for brunch, and when people were coming in for dinner, they were like, I think you guys need to move it out. And I'm like, I'm not leaving.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Sue, good party. Yes, it was Sue.
Yeah.
You sang. You stood on a chair and sang.
Yeah, well, Sue wanted a shirt. And there's things you got to do sometimes
you
that you may not be happy about. And if you're on probation, which some people are perpetually on, Michelle's on permanent temporary probation.
But you know what's going to happen now with Susan. So Susan is your sister-in-law.
Yes.
And she takes a lot of the pictures, but she's always on probation.
Yeah, well, she'll never be off until she does her runs.
Well, she will, because I have a plan. See, when my doctor says I can start walking and things like that, we're going to walk her off probation.
Okay. So
I'm walking her off probation.
You're going to be her handler.
I am her handler.
All right.
That's what's happening.
Danny, good news.
What is she saying?
I don't know. The things you have to do for a shirt.
shirt.
Yeah,
it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
So
and you get your first shirt for free, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah. And we came out with the DCOP catalog because we have a lot of gear.
Lots of gear.
A ton of gear. Thank you, Mary Rose.
And we get nice little gifts at Christmas.
Yes. I like to do a little something special for the group.
I know. The year we got socks.
We got socks one year.
A hat. I love my hat with the
pom-pom.
And then this year.
The first year, 2 years ago, I did like a Christmas ornament. There was only a bunch of that.
Yeah.
There's only a few of us. We've kind of grown big time.
But we got these really cool bracelets. We're like one to twin powers activate, right? So it's a really cool thing to be a part of.
Yep.
I remember when I joined, and one of the things that really kind of stuck with me is immediate, like, welcoming.
Yeah, acceptance. I mean, the group's kind of taken off, and we have a tent so people see what we're doing when we get to the races.
Yeah. Oh, we have chairs.
And we have chairs, we have a tent, but people get to know us. And they're like, well, what's this about? And, several of our members have just joined because, Kevin and Roger saw the tent, and they were like, yeah, man, I want to do shot and run. I'm like, yeah, do it. You race 2 more, you're in. And now they're like full-time members.
Oh, they are.
We got a separate group meeting, which is probably not 100% appropriate, but it is what it is.
The ladies have a separate group meet too.
I know, that's kind of not fair.
We have the ladies.
The guys don't have we don't have our own separate.
Well, but we don't go crazy. We just like, who wants to do body pump, and then you hear crickets. Nobody answers. Right. I haven't been to the gym. I am going to be a hurting puppy when I have to get moving again. The only exercise now.
I saw you at the Christmas party. You were moving pretty well.
I was moving. Oh, jeez. Yeah.
I have video.
I never know when to
Wait
go
till I start
home.
mine.
I never know when to go home. Is my mother still watching?
Judy, we got an issue sometimes.
I have a good time. What can I say? I like to have a party. I like to party.
Dan
So-
Gargan just joined. Thanks to
Oh.
get him in. So, hi, Danny.
Dan,
He's one of the core four. We call him.
yes, the core four, and it's not an
Diane.
official race
No.
unless there's.
Well, yeah, there's rules. So a couple of these executive party members have to be there. So it's either me or Terry Ann or Michelle and Danny. So we have to be part of it. Otherwise, it kind of just, we have to verify that you're there.
Yeah.
But I do most of the races.
Yes.
This year's been good because, juniors, I don't have to, get my butt to a hockey rink every
That's
weekend.
true. That's true. Yes. So
This
yes.
year's going to be good. So come next week. I'll do a shameless plug. Next
Go
week
ahead.
is the Winter Series run, and that's going to be at Robert Moses every Sunday in January. This one. So that's 11 o'clock start. If you go on Elite Feats, you can sign up on their website and sign up for the next 3 races. So it's I think Robert Moses, Sunken Meadow, and Jones Beach is the last one. So if you want to come out, come out.
So that I'm actually I can't go.
Of course you can.
I have to go axe throwing, and I can't even throw axes.
Where were you yesterday?
I was making my website. I was meeting with
Oh,
my guy
that's
for my
right.
website.
I think I said excuses.
So
excuses.
I know they're legit reasons though.
Okay, sure they are.
But for me, they're legit.
This is why probation happens. John Better,
I know
exactly.
I'm steps away from probation.
Oh
I
my
know I
God.
am.
Oh.
I know I am.
Kevin Coyne. We had to put in
Huh?
a rule for him.
Kevin Coyne?
Yeah,
Who's that?
Exactly.
Who's Kevin Coyne? I don't know
Yeah,
Kevin Coyne.
It goes.
And Mary Rose, she's only skating because she's getting married.
Yes.
Right?
Listen. She
No.
made the catalog. It's hard to
Okay.
do.
It is.
And she is like my administrative assistant in the office. Mary Rose works for the company. And part-time, she works for DCOP while she's in the company. Let's not have it. Is this on? Is this thing on?
This is on. This is on. Is she watching? I don't think she's watching. So, okay. So now, your son is a hockey player.
Yes.
Your son is not just a hockey player. He's a good hockey player.
Chris is a good hockey player. I mean, we'll transition here. He went to Boston College, played for 2 years there, and not the right fit for him. And he transferred out to Arizona State University. Was currently ranked number 14th in the country. They had a big sweep this weekend. Chris is redshirting this year, so he's really not on the ice. That's why I get to do every weekend run. Next year might be a little different story.
You might be jetting out to
Arizona, which is awesome. But yeah, it's he's a talented kid, and the sky's the limit for him. So yeah.
Yeah, and Michelle showed me pictures of like where he's living there.
Yeah, no,
It's not reality.
No,
What we
it's
do.
good to be Chris. It's good to be Chris Jr. That's for sure.
What we do to our kids, it's not good. They're going to get out, and they're going to have to spend $2,500 to live in a closet, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much.
I mean, Madison's living in the city now. My daughter's, she's working and living in the city, and she knows exactly. Sometimes it's a bed in a room.
Yeah.
And it's pricey if you want to work and live in New York, and they find out that way. So
yes.
I tell Chris, extend your youth because you're always going to work. You're always going to have a job. So if you could extend that youth and figure out how to get to the next level, and lucky enough, God willing, play professionally somewhere.
Oh, that would be amazing.
It'd be exciting for him. But it's hard to do. Give him a lot of credit. It's hard to do. Juggle both things.
But yeah, your daughter's she's moved out.
Yep.
And
super
he's away.
Successful. She's a rock star. She's
so it's the love nest again.
Yeah, empty nest.
It's
Yeah.
you and the missus.
Empty nest. Yeah, Chris was home for like 2.5 weeks. It was
And
like the longest time ever. I
please.
was like, what the hell's going on?
So I just moved.
Yes.
So I moved from a big house
I don't think I was ever invited there.
to where? The new one?
Yeah.
Well, there's no room.
Well,
There's no room.
you
More
had
than 3 people.
You had plenty of room for the girls.
I had the girls. So I was going to have you there tonight.
Ed Prez, like, what's up?
Right?
Why? Yeah. What happened?
Why couldn't I? Let me tell you why we're in the wine cellar, which, by the way, really did work out to my benefit.
Yeah.
But, cheers.
Mine too.
Because it's bachelor night at my house. Now, the thing is, I downsized to a much smaller house.
The Bachelor.
I could sit in my bed and reach my arm across the room and shut the light switch off. That's how small it
Bed in
is,
the room.
right? They're still living with me. They're still there. They're there.
I don't know what to say about that.
I don't know why they're still there.
I don't know why.
Why? Well, I know why Sarah is. She's still in school, so she gets a pass.
Okay, she gets the pass.
She's still in school.
All right.
But the other one is still there.
Nice.
I can't.
But what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna come to your wine cellar more often.
Yeah,
That's what I'm gonna do.
By the way, I do have a bone to pick with you. So, who was on Saturday?
Adam Snare, the comedian and graphic
Adam's
designer.
on. And the other day, you and I were talking, and I said, "Look, I want to be your sidekick," and she's like, "You got the job." I'm like, "This is fantastic. this is already. I'm already in. I'm like, no audition, nothing." So Adam's on there the other day, and he says, "Yeah, I want to be a sidekick." She's like, "Oh yeah, well maybe, yeah, that's a good idea." The job is taken, baby. Like
the
that's
job.
it. It's
over. I did promise him the job.
Yeah.
I did.
I hate to call you out on the air like this.
Can he be? Because you're a busy man. We just established you wear many hats.
He could be the writer. He could be the
well,
joke,
he's definitely yes. He's an excellent writer and an excellent designer.
Okay. Yeah, we need some new design wear.
But also, when you're jetting off to all the places, what am I going to do then? A hand puppet? I'm going to need.
Could be.
I'm going to need Adam.
You're going to need Adam.
I think I could be a woman who needs two sidekicks.
You could definitely do that. You could have two sidekicks. Especially, he could fill in for me when I'm not available.
Yes.
That would be pretty good.
Yes, that would be
You're broadcasting a lot, though.
I am. I'm trying to broadcast a lot. I'm going to do a special birthday broadcast on Wednesday.
Yeah, very exciting.
Yes, I'm very excited.
29 again, it's called?
Yes, it is. Yeah. 29 and holding. This is great because I'm going to miss this thing because I have, it's big and it's bulky, but I have no double chin in this thing. It's amazing.
I wrote some things down because I wanted to discuss your brace.
Okay.
So eventually, brace yourself. The brace, it comes off. Mm-hmm. So we may need to rename the show.
No.
So don't say no. You don't even know what I'm going to say.
But I have swag already.
I'm getting you swag.
Okay.
We're going to get a sponsor. We're going to get Fireball to sponsor.
Ah, there you go, Mom.
Yeah, Judy.
Judy,
Unlimited
Fireball.
Fireball. All right, so I came up with a couple of different names. I'm going to run them by you.
Oh, boy. All right. So this is for post-brace.
Yeah, when brace yourself is over, you gotta call it something. So let's start with, should I do something controversial? How about this one? The Rosie Garden.
The Rosie Garden.
No, I don't love that. Okay, let's go with the principal's office.
No reference to the job. I gotta save the pension.
So you're saying administration interrogation is out?
That's out. That's out until after retirement.
All right. This one's a little controversial.
Uh-oh.
Rose, Bros, and Hose. Like that one?
I do like that one.
That's a good one.
You knew I'd like that one.
Yeah, that one's a good one. All right, this one's maybe a little long, but get cozy with Rosie as she's about to get nosy. How's that?
Oh, that could be a segment.
Well, I think I saved the best one for last.
Uh-oh.
That will have a segment. Peppered by Pepper.
I like that one.
Right? And then when you're asking tough questions for the segment, you get put in the pepper grinder. That's brilliant. Does anybody have it?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah.
I love them all.
Okay.
I do like Rose, Bros.
I had Get Grounded with Pepper. I didn't love that one. But I like Rose, Bros, and Hose.
Rose, Bros, and Hose. I do.
Yeah.
Peppered by Pepper. That one.
Peppered by Pepper.
Oh my God, those are really good.
All right.
They're really good. You're very
because
clever.
you have to do something. You can't call brace yourself forever.
Oh, all right. I can call it brace yourself until I get like prime time, and then people start telling me what I have to do in order to be on TV, and I'll just be like, okay.
You're gonna wear that forever, aren't you?
Forever.
There's a good chance.
This is a better than good chance I'm never taking this off again.
Susan, you like Rose, Bros, and Hose. That's a good one. Get your nose out of the smorgasbord. That's funny.
Oh, Corey, I know what that's from. Billy Crystal. Rose, get your nose out of the smorgasbord. So, yes, I love all of those names. And I'm looking for segments. I do love, what was that, peppered?
The peppermint,
pepper milk.
The pepper grinder.
The pepper grinder.
I like that one.
You just went through the pepper grinder.
Yeah.
I'm going to put you through
You're
the
about
pepper
to go
grinder.
into, well, you can call your last segment instead
Yeah.
of your speed round that everybody calls.
Yeah, it's speeder.
You say I'm putting you in the pepper mill.
Now you're going in the pepper mill.
Right.
The pepper mill. Yeah, because then you,
Grind.
right, you grind it out.
Nobody likes to get ground down.
No, nobody does. It's very
It's
scary.
hard.
I have a lot of new people watching tonight, which is really,
Adam.
Adam. Hi, Adam.
Sorry, bro. I like you and all. That was a good interview and stuff, but I got the job way before she let you on. This is what happens. It's not good.
But it's okay, Adam, because we have a great compromise because he's a busy jet-setting man.
Yeah, you can fill in.
So I'm going to need 2 sidekicks.
Yeah, I'm going to be your Ed McMahon.
Right, and he's going to be my,
Is that an old reference? Johnny Carson?
that's okay because he's going to be the, what was the guy?
Who? What show?
Name a sidekick. Adam, help me out. Who was
Who's
the
the guy on
sidekick?
Fallon? Who's the dude on Fallon? Jimmy Fallon. I
Yeah,
don't remember. Adam Snare. Yes, he likes that. All right.
yeah. I don't remember. I forget who it was, but yeah, Ed McMahon. But you're not just going to be my laugh man, right?
People want to see Michelle. Yeah, good luck with that.
People what?
People want to see Michelle.
Where's Michelle?
Michelle, you want to
Andy
come down?
Richter. Andy Richter.
Andy Richter.
That's it. I couldn't remember
Yes,
that. Yeah.
That's Conan's guy. Yeah, I heard you talking about Conan. It's and you know, who's going to be a Paul Schaefer? That's another.
Oh yeah.
That's combining music and.
That's rough.
It's
I don't even have a theme song yet.
Guillermo, brilliant. Yep.
I need a theme song too soon. I think.
And that's where
I know.
talent ran out of the music.
But now we've had discussions, you and I.
Yeah.
I think we've said now for 2 summers that we were going to get together and write.
100%.
And never happened.
We should do it.
We should.
We should do
Why
it.
do we keep saying we should do it?
You're busy.
I am busy now, but-
Seconds, you're on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah, but now see, I put it out there, so now
We have to do it.
we have to.
We have a good concept.
a good concept. This guy is funny.
I don't know.
You are funny.
I don't know.
You are.
Okay.
You make a lot of funny comments on the group me's.
Sometimes.
You really do.
All right.
What did you just put? You put something recently, and I LOL'd out loud. I really did. I laughed out loud. I don't remember.
There's a lot of Goonie stuff. There's a lot of talented, funny people in the group, and we like to pick on each other, make fun of each other, all with love.
All with love. Yes, that's the thing too. That's what I love about it. You can joke around, play around. It's all with love.
All ages, all professions, all everybody's welcome.
Nobody gets all hurt.
Welcome with open arms.
Yes.
That's the deal.
So now I come to you.
There you go. You sang. You made up a song on the spot
I did.
in the parking lot at the Doug
I did.
Wood Run.
The Doug Wood Run. I
Still
did. After I trudged through a trail of rocks and roots and dirt and.
You sang and went home. I went home and had kidney stones that day.
That's right, you did.
Don't get kidney stones.
Don't get kidney stones.
Nothing funny about that.
So, are you ready to go through the pepper grinder?
There you go. I like it. Does everyone like
I
that?
do. I think I like it. Do we like pepper grinder or pepper mill?
Yeah, the DCOP is always watching.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah. We have eyes everywhere.
Oh, we
Roseanne,
know. We
just
know.
kidding.
Yeah.
I'm leaving it. Yeah.
Just let that go. The Doug Wood. Yep, we got that. The Doug Wood.
Doug Wood.
So we don't know we want. Well, maybe we'll have a vote. You guys can just let me know in your comments if you prefer the pepper mill or the pepper grinder.
Peppered by pepper.
Peppered by pepper. I like that too. Get
cozy with Rosie. She's about to get cozy. I do like that one. It's a little long, but
it is a little long, but I do enjoy that. I do enjoy that one. All right, so I'm putting you through the pepper grinder.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. They're really not.
I'm not great on the spot answers.
That's okay. They're not terrible. They're not like going to be like stumping you. One or two might. I don't know. Okay. Adam was the first one who got.
Yeah, he
the
raced.
lightning round questions.
He raced through it.
He
Brilliant.
did great. He did
well
great.
Done. Definitely mill. All right.
Definitely mill.
Grinder.
Okay.
Mel says grinder.
All right.
Get peppered by pepper. All right.
All right. Oh, hi, Shari. I'm going to have Shari's sister-in-law on. Shari's sister-in-law is a psychic medium, and she's good. I may even have a small studio audience for that one. I haven't discussed it with Laura. I probably should before I say things like that. But.
Ask me if I believe in psychic mediums in the pepper mill, and I'm going to tell you.
I I'm not asking that question.
Michelle knows the answer to that question.
All right. You ready for question number 1? All right. Name the superpower you would want and why.
Superpower I would want, why? Who doesn't want to read people's minds?
Brilliant. Why?
You know.
I want to know.
You want to know everything. I want to know what you think. I want to know what you think before. I try to guess what people are thinking now. I'd like to really kind of know. That's what I'd like to do.
Yeah, but what if it's hurtful?
And you know.
But wouldn't it cause problems?
Probably.
And
But
then
a lot of problems are caused by what people don't say.
Right, but what if it's like inappropriate?
Most of the thoughts will be.
Especially in the DCRP.
100%.
Oh my God.
You try to read that Perez's
Do
mind.
you really want to have the ability to read Kevin Ford's
mind? You know what? I take that back. I just want to be invisible. Make me invisible.
Invisible. I would go with invisible.
Make me invisible.
Yes, absolutely. I could just see a headless DCRP shirt
Oh,
and shorts
my
walking
goodness
up,
gracious.
right? Okay. All right, so we realize that reading minds probably not good.
No.
All right, number 2. What's your spirit animal?
Spirit animal. Great white.
Ooh. Ooh. Why? I want to know the thinking behind that. Never would have thought of that. That's great.
No predators. Oh, constant motion. Survival. King of the ocean. There's really nothing that can.
You can't go wrong with that one. That's amazing.
That's a good one. I think they live a long time too, which is kind of good.
That is good. Yeah. All right. All right. So here's the third one. This one might be: name one thing no one would really either know about you or suspect about you. One thing that would surprise people.
It will surprise people.
You can take a sip of wine while you're thinking.
Me too.
My God, this is so delicious.
It's better now.
Oh, God, so good.
I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't know. That's a little more introspective than I'm willing to go right now. I just don't know. I'm just being honest.
Okay.
I'll come back to that.
That's fair.
Something that would surprise people.
Yeah. Something nobody would maybe guess. Like, you sleep with a teddy bear or,
Nah.
No?
Nah.
All right.
I sleep with Hank. That dog's like, forget it. He's attached to my head. Everybody wants to see Hank, that's for sure.
Oh, everybody loves Hank. Hank's so lovable.
No,
I know.
Teleportation. It's a good one.
Oh, good one. I might know it. What Kevin ever
Very funny, Kevin.
What might you know, Kevin?
Never mind, Kevin.
All right.
Big
What's your one guilty pleasure?
Life PD. Addicted.
Oh, really?
100%. I will give up a Saturday night or Friday night to sit there and watch people get arrested. Never move to Tallahassee. Never. Ever.
Is that like
Stay
the
away.
arrest capital of
Tallahassee,
the
it's
world?
just insanity. Don't go there. Wherever you go in Florida, avoid that place. And I could watch it hours on end. Michelle can answer that. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's great to know.
Yeah.
All right, last question. If your life were made into a movie, what would your theme song be?
Oh, jeez. If my life was made into a movie. Good one.
Yeah, I stumped.
You might have stumped me.
Wow. Did not see that coming.
Yeah, I don't know. There's so many songs.
There are
There's
so many
songs, and I love music and I listen all the time. But if you ask me, I'll answer that as I get closer to death. How's that?
Okay. I hope I'm not doing that interview. I hope I'm not doing that one.
Hopefully it's a long time. I don't know. There's so many great songs out there that.
There are.
Yeah. That one you got me. Van Halen. Unchained. Unchained. Maybe we'll go with Unchained.
All right, we'll go with Unchained. I think mine would be Oops, I Did It Again.
Well, okay. Guilty pleasure number 2. I am a Britney
Spears, you are.
By the way, if you're not following Britney on Instagram, you're making a big mistake. She's tremendous. You need go follow her on IG right now. She's
Really?
nuttier than squirrel shit. It's fantastic. Yes.
Well,
It's
you I have to say, bravo, Mr. Grando.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for having me here in your beautiful wine cellar.
Yeah, thanks.
For sharing your delicious wine.
Fantastic.
For chatting with me.
Thanks for having me.
Awesome. It was amazing.
It's like talking to a good friend. No problem, right?
It's nice. I would love to
awesome.
I would love to do this again.
Yeah.
When I get my banner.
Yes, I was gonna make you a banner.
Right. And that's all right. And we're gonna get you a T-shirt as soon as they're made. Mm-hmm. Adam's making those. He's getting those made for me. Adam.
You know the logo.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, you can follow the DCRP team
on Instagram.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a shameless plug.
Go ahead, do it.
Because we're always looking for. Come on, Michelle, say hi. There's no shot, Susan. It's not happening. Maybe she can bring down Hank. How's that? Will Hank work? I can get Hank.
Yeah, Michelle, bring Hank down.
Bring Hank.
You gotta see Hank before we go.
Oh yeah. So DCRP team, you can follow us on Instagram. There's a lot of funny content on there. You get to see some of the videos we make, and we shoot some short movies.
We do. Oh, those are
so
those
we have
fun.
Some Thanksgiving. There's a great one coming up. I can't tell you what that's about. Me and Danny kind of already worked out.
Really?
What we're gonna do for that one.
Danny.
Kevin Edwards, Maddie Coins in that one.
Ooh.
Ed Perez, all the boys. So
Hank is sleeping, everybody.
Of course
he's sleeping.
Of course. And also follow us on Facebook because you actually get some content in terms of where we're going to be running the next week. So if you want to join, we encourage you to join.
And before we close, on that note, DCRP is not just a bunch of people, a bunch of overgrown adults running around being silly and drinking.
No.
They do good work.
Yeah, well,
we run for charities.
The goal of that is to really, develop that into a group that's going to be able to donate. And, we sponsor, Kevin did for years the Mike Michelini run, and we've kind of taken that over where, this year we're going to be able to give some scholarships, nice scholarship money away that Kevin's always done, and, give the rest of the money to, Cancer Research Memorial Sloan Kettering. So that's kind of the idea of the club where we get big enough where, we're a nonprofit. We want to share and do good things within the community. Like somebody said before, community service, always the case.
That's it.
We try to do some good stuff. So it's a good group. It's a good group.
And let me tell you, I will always tout the good work that the DCRP does on Brace Yourself.
Awesome. Love it.
All right. Chris, thank you.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
Great time. Thank you,
Great
guys.
time.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye.